guys, welcome to Audrey's reading area. Shout out to my grandbabies, Korea, Sanaa, David the Third, and Caden. Love you, love you, love you, love you lots. All right, Alexa, what time is Audrey's reading area? Alexa, what time is Audrey's reading area?
Audrey reads in her area live at 5, and please subscribe.
Live at 5, and please subscribe to Audrey's reading area on YouTube. Go to YouTube, look for Audrey's reading area, and subscribe for me. Smash that subscribe button. And don't forget to like and share my videos. Yeah, let everybody enjoy. So I'm just going to jump right into this book, Learning to Share. It says Peppa Pig, Learning to Share. And it is a scholastic book. Yes, it is. George has a toy dinosaur, and so does Richard Rabbit. But one day at the playground, they do not want to share. Can Peppa and Rebecca Rabbit help their brothers learn to play together nicely? Learning to share, right? Let's just jump right in and read and see what happens. It is adapted by Meredith Rusu. Let's give all credits. And it says it is it's based on the TV series Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is created by Neville, Astley, and Mark Baker. And it's adapted by Meredith Russo here. All right. Let's do this. One bright summer morning, Peppa and her friends are all at the playground. Candy Cat is on the tire swing. Right? Pedro Pony is going down the slide. Peppa, Susie Sheep, and Danny Dog are on the merry-go-round. Can you spin us really fast? Peppa asked Daddy Pig. Peppa's little brother George is at the playground too. George is a bit too young for the merry-go-round. Mummy Pig pushes him on the swing instead. Higher, says George. Not too high, says George. Not too high, George, says Mummy Pig. He's on that swing, huh? Squeak, squeak. Here are Rebecca Rabbit and her little brother Richard Rabbit. They have come to play. Richard has brought his toy dinosaur. Can I go on the merry-go-round too? Rebecca asks. Of course, says Daddy Pig. Hop on. He. Rebecca laughs. Let's go really, really fast. Squeak, squeak. Richard thinks the merry-go-round looks like fun too. In fact, he wants to hop on. Oh boy. Oh, groans Peppa. If Richard gets on, it means we can't go fast. Richard is little, just like George. He is too young to go fast on that merry-go-round. It's okay, says Rebecca. Richard can play with George instead. No, says Richard. He wants to play with the big kids. George has a toy dinosaur just like yours. Mummy Rabbit tells Richard, let's go and see. George holds up his green dinosaur. Dinosaur, he says. Richard holds up his red dinosaur. Grrr, he growls. George and Richard both love dinosaurs. That gives Mummy Pig and Mummy Rabbit an idea. George, can Richard play with your dinosaur? Mummy Pig asks. No, says George. Richard, can George play with your dinosaur? Asks Mummy Rabbit. No, says Richard. George and Richard do not want to share. Oh boy. George, it will be much more fun playing together if you share, says Mummy Pig. She takes Mr. Dinosaur and gives him to Richard. Richard likes holding both dinosaurs, but George is not happy. Wah! He cries. Richard, that was really nice of George, says Mommy Rabbit. Now let him hold the dinosaurs. She gives the dinosaurs to George. Wah! Cries Richard. Sharing doesn't seem like much fun at all. Oh boy. George and Richard always cry when they play together, says Peppa. They're just too little to play nicely. Can you big girls teach them to play together? Asked Mummy Rabbit. Peppa and Rebecca helped George and Richard make sand castles in the sandbox. See, playing together is fun, says Peppa. Everything is going very well until... George smashes Richard's sandcastle with a shovel. Then Richard smashes George's sandcastle with his shovel. Wah! They cry. Oh dear, this does not seem to be working. How can George and Richard learn to play together nicely? Says Mummy Pig. I have an idea. George, what's your favorite thing on the whole playground? Mummy Pig asks. Seesaw, says George. George loves the seesaw, but he can't play on the seesaw on his own. He needs a friend to play with him. Squeak, squeak, hee hee. George and Richard have lots of fun playing together on the seesaw. Nice. Mummy Pig's idea worked. George and Richard have learned that playing together is fun, especially when they both share the fun with a friend. Aw. I love it. I love it. The end. Wow. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to me read fun and exciting books like this. Learning to share. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to my mom, who's always here listening to me read and showing all this love and support. Thanks, Mom. Thank you all for sharing and liking my videos. Share and like, and then go to YouTube. Look for Audrey's Reading Area. And then smash that subscribe button for me. All right, all right, all right. You guys, I will see you again tomorrow live. Live, live at 5. Please subscribe here at Audrey's Reading Area on YouTube.